Hi everyone, here we are with our two students Navneet and Japneet. We are going to conduct IELTS speaking test with both of them. So let's start with Japneet. Japneet, do you like your hometown and why?
Definitely, I love my hometown a lot because there are many historical places and beautiful places where masses can visit. Also, there are many more the facilities provided by government to us.
Okay. Did you study the history of your hometown in school?
Honestly speaking, in my early age of study, I had studied about the past events and about the history of freedom fighters and old saints, those who have sacrificed their life for the betterment of the country.
Okay, Navneet, did you study about history of your hometown in school?
Yes, definitely. I studied history as a main subject in my school education. In that subject, I learned about different historical events and historical places during my school education.
I was asking about the hometown. Study history of your hometown.
Yes, definitely. I learned about my hometown history in my school education. Different historical places are there, monuments are there in my hometown.
Why is history hard for some students?
I believe history is more like a subject which we have to learn. The historical events are are linked with the dates, particular dates we have to remember. Maybe some people face difficulty in learning the dates.
Okay, Javneet, do you use a mobile phone?
Definitely, I use mobile phone as nowadays mobile phone is very necessary in every individual life. So I use mobile phone a lot.
When did you buy your first phone?
Well, the cell phone which I bought for the first time is in my higher education, as it was causing difficulty for me without a mobile phone. So that was the time when I buy my first phone.
Okay. Do you send text messages?
Yes, I prefer to send text message when I am not available on to do call to the person, and I choose this is a easy way to leave the information for the person which we want to, because if the person is not available to pick the call, we can easily send the information on that person's phone.
Okay. What are the benefits of text messages?
There are a lot of benefits because, as I told you, if we are not able to receive the call, or if the person is not able to do the call, then we can leave, at least we can leave the information for if the information is really important.
Okay, let's talk about colors. Which is your favorite color?
Well, there are many favorite color of mine, but here I'm going to talk about the favorite color, which is black. As many of my friends and many of my family members have told me that I look very good in black.
What about you?
There are a lot of colors which plays very important role to reflect the personality of a person. So here I'm telling my favorite color is white, because I think the white is reflect the peace in person's mind. When a person is looking at the white color, it reflects very peaceful thing to the eyes.
Otherwise, when we talk about your favorite color, it is all about you. You need not to give introduction to this, guys. Like there are so many colors or about colors. Directly say my favorite color is black, my favorite color is white. Because you like it, it suits you, you look good in that, rather than saying peaceful and all. Does color matter to you when you buy a new car or a mobile phone?
Yes, because there are some points which a person keeps in his or her mind whenever he's choosing a thing, like the quality and the size, the preference, and obviously the color is one of those. So a person choose the color according to his own personality.
What about you? Does color matter to you?
Honestly speaking, the color matters me a lot, as my first preference is black. As I told you earlier, my favorite color is black. So whenever I go for buying car or any product, I go for the black color.
Okay, guys, in part 2, I will give you a cue card. Fine? And you will have 1 minute to prepare, and you will have to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. Here is your paper and pencil. And your cue card is talk about a famous person you like, who the person is, how you know him, her, why he is famous for, and explain why you like that person. Your topic is talk about a skill you learned from an old person, who the person was, what you learned and how, whether it was difficult or not, and explain how you felt after learning that skill. You both have 1 minute to prepare. Are you ready?
Yes.
So start.
Well, there are many famous personalities which I know, but here I am going to talk about the famous personality which I liked a lot and I respect him a lot. As he is not in one only the MC of my society, the name of his is Sukhwinder Singh. As he has done a lot of things for the betterment of society. Talking about the thing, recently only he has opened a NGO for the needy students and the poor children, those who cannot study, so that he can provide them the education. Apart from this, I respect him a lot because in his free times or in his leisure time, he spend his time with the needy students so that he provide them the basic needs as they are future of the society and future of the country. So he provide them the good education and different things for the betterment of our society. Like the couple of weeks ago, he had also opened a garden for the older people and also organized the new equipments like gym machines and many more walking things so that the older people can relax, and those who are having the back pain, they can also fit in that thing and they can do more well for them in the future so that they cannot lag behind. All in all, I respect him a lot for his different things so that he pamper the children, he helps the society members, and he listen to everyone.
Okay. Now in part 3, I'm going to ask you a few questions. When famous people lose their fame, how do you think it affects them?
Well, there are many drawbacks when the famous personalities lose their fame, as they are disrespected by their fan following. Also, there is no respect left in the country eyes for them. Sometimes they are also having a thought of committing suicide or they get depressed.
What do you think about the children of famous people? Do they have a good place in society?
Definitely, the words of famous personality have a good place in the society, as they are always covered by the media and they have a lot of fan following in their childhood.
What are the benefits of being a child of famous parents?
Well, there are many advantages of being a child of a famous personality, such as they are always in the advertisements and always are in the eye of many masses. They started following them or they make them ideals. So, in this way, they are respected by the society, and they are also in their future they get more jobs offered as they are a person, as they are a word of their famous personality.
And what are the drawbacks?
Well, the drawbacks are this: their personal life get over as they are always surrounded by the media, so they do not have the time to spend their privacy with their family or with their friends.
You need to work on your sentence formation. You said like they try to spend their privacy, so like they don't have any privacy. So work on these kind of mistakes, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Navneet, start the topic.
Well, old persons are like storehouse of information and knowledge, and we can learn many skills from them in our life. So here I'm going to talk about a person. He is none other than my grandfather, from whom I learned the skill of gardening. He is about 70 years old. He spent most of his time in his fields when because he was a farmer in his young age. So when we came to here city, he didn't get much time to visit the fields, and he chose to spend his time in the garden. So I was also get attracted towards this activity, and I decided to learn this skill from him. So I asked about different species and different plants and different things we can do to improve our gardening skills. So he's told me about the species of different vegetables, flowers and fruits, and we take fresh fruits and vegetables which generally people don't get. And I learned how we can improve the nutrients of the soil by just adding a natural manure rather than fertilizers. And one more thing very important, he make me learn how we can use the things from waste. Like recently we make a vertical garden with the use of waste bottles, plastic bottles, and now we are having near about 100 bottles, plastic bottles. We have made a pot of those bottles. We had grown different plants in that, and it also enhanced the beauty of our garden.
All right. You did few mistakes like you moved to Hair City. Avoid these. Overall, it was good. So let's discuss this topic. Are the things children learn in school and from their grandparents different?
Definitely, because school education emphasize on different subjects, but moral values are always taught on the very first step from the parents.
What kind of help do older people need from younger people?
As the technology is growing day by day, older people are not so much familiar about new technology, so they need help of younger people so that they can guide them how to interact with the new updated technology.
What advantages do help giver and help receiver get from interacting with each other?
The advantages, advantage is that it will build up a good relationship between both, and they will reflect the moral values which they learned from their life experience.
Do you believe in helping older people you don't know and why?
To help others, we don't focus on the thing that the person is familiar to us. We just if the person needed help, we should don't think twice, we should help that person. And I help many person in my life, like if an old person is not able to cross the road, I help that person to cross the road.
All right, this is the end of the speaking session. You both were very good. You need to work on few mistakes, okay? Thank you everyone for watching this video.